My name is Ian Walsh. This is The Moment Money Matters, Day 2, joined with George from Rittenhouse Capital Advisors. We asked yesterday for George what they look for as the bread and butter deals when they're looking for these 1 to 10 million plus assets. So let's assume that we put one of these deals in front of you guys, and somebody calls and says, we got something. Now you guys start looking through for your due diligence and saying, hey, has this got something to it? Just from a high-level view, can you let people know what are some red flags and what are some really good things you like to see when you're going through a deal?
Sure. Red flags would be we would see inconsistency in the cash flows, over the years. On any deal, we're looking at a rent roll, whether it's an apartment building, retail center, office building, and if there's a good number of vacancy, would certainly give an indication maybe that space isn't desirable. Maybe the management company isn't up to speed. Things like that. We'd also look at lease expiration dates, and if based on the current occupancy in the near term, there was going to be a lot of vacancy. Those would be a few things off the top of my head.
Okay, so I mean, these guys. I know. I've seen these packages float around, and I know what you're saying is very true. You guys, I mean, you can see flaws in the operations based on the numbers sitting in front of you, is what you're exposing very quickly. So you want to make sure the people that are presenting you with the package, consistency is huge across the board. So you don't, I could see that if somebody came in and said this thing, maybe they fudged the number here a little bit. You guys are going to pick up and see that on the numbers somewhere else, most likely, because it's not consistent across the board. So consistency is important because I think that exposes the internal operations of what's going on in that building, is what they have to take away from it. And ultimately, that's the underwriting that's being done, right? Deciding that.
Yeah, I think that's a red flag. But again, we also see deals like that don't have a perfect history, and maybe there's something going on with the building or the market or the manager. That doesn't mean we may not have a debt option for that deal.
So you can find a way to make it work.
What it probably means is they won't necessarily get the best rates around, but it may be a second tier.
Okay. So you gotta get creative, and it doesn't mean that it's a dead deal. It just means we gotta dig a little bit. So
correct.
Perfect. Ian Walsh with Hard Money Bankers. George, how do they find you? How do they contact you?
You can reach me on my cell phone at 267-218-4411.
Perfect.